What's up, everybody? Welcome back to episode 4 of the DigimonStory Cyber Sleuth Digilocke. Last time we got our third Digimon encounter, or our second encounter, third Digimon partner, and we got ourselves a Koromon. And now we're going to go off and see if we can't find out about Yuko's father. Go out and ask some questions. So that didn't work, so that's not the right one. That one. Now we found out about Zaxxon in Kowloon. So now we should have to go to Kowloon. I hope all of you have been having a wonderful week. I hope you're ready to enjoy some more Digilocke content. Alright, we got the URL for the Zaxxon forum, so now we're going to head off and go there. Hopefully we can evolve our Digimons this episode. Ideally we can get at least Terriermon up to champion, because that'll be handy for the next few chapters. And now we can go to the Zaxxon forum. So most of the game is like this, where you have to like go around asking people questions, try and find the right answer. We won't read through those stuff because it's basically just opening up the story to continue. It doesn't actually impact the story at all. So yeah. Let's head on off to Kowloon level 2. So as I said at the beginning of the series, the number of encounters you can get throughout the game is pretty high. Like every corridor in Kowloon has, and then there's like 5 levels. Plus there's other dungeons, all which having multiple levels. So there's just so many like routes you can have that is, I think the chapter way is just the best way of doing it. Open up this wall and proceed. Shiny. Always collect shiny things. Clearing these out. Something you might not know about me, but I'm one of those people that hates having notifications on their phone, so I always try to like clear them. Same goes with this game. Whenever I see that Digiline thing pop up, I just have to click it because it gets too annoying. And we're finally encountering some more Digimon, so to give our scan data a couple more opportunities to have other stuff. Bubbles! Basically, my strategy with the single attacking moves is to get everything in range of Terrier Tornado to kill it. Bam. Alright, so Motimon is level 6, which means we can actually evolve it now. And then when we go to evolve Motimon, we'll RNG the Goromon to see which path it'll take. Bam! Yeah. Just keep progressing, grinding up. Show them the mask we got. Let us through. Well, bam! Pick up these treasures. God, I miss how fast you could run in the other one. So there is actually a sequel to this game called DigimonStory Cyber Sleuth Hacker's Memory. And in Hacker's Memory, there's a hacking skill called Acceleration, which increases the movement speed of your character. Now, if I remember correctly, I have to go this way first. See if we can't find anything here. No, we just found... So as you saw there, it showed a damage modifier of 0.5 because it was a vaccine attacking a data type, which is a negative attribute. But if I use Woken Palm here, it does 1.5 damage because it's a fire type attack attacking a plant type. Just some more in-depth knowledge for... Actually, if I remember what boss fight this is, I might have to do some more grinding beforehand. Do a lot. And see if I use a type advantage, or I guess a dual type advantage. So if I use a data type, oh gosh, how do I phrase this? There's two different typings. So if I use a general typing, which is data, virus, vaccine, so he was a virus type, I got the 2 times damage modifier, and because I'm also using a wind type against a ground type, which in this game is super effective, I also got the additional 1.5 modifier, thus it did 3 times the damage. But I'm pretty sure that this next boss fight is rather difficult, so I might have to go back and at least get a champion. I can't remember though. Hydro water. See, like, now the speeds are, like, the turn order is, like, reversed. I don't know the exact calculation for how to do the turns, but it's not, like, a simple, like, I have higher speed, so I'm always going to go before you type thing. Awesome. Let's keep going. Even I couldn't read that. We'll get that item later. Basically, right now, we just want to make sure we're basically as high level as possible. Critical hit. Go, Modimon. Shabam! Alright, let's keep going. I know we need Terriermon to be like level 14. Ow. Bam. Simple, simple. Oh, there's a Digilab thing here, so we can potentially go visit the Digilab. Talk to this guy, see if he says anything. Okay, he just says nonsense. More items that we're going to try and not use in battle. Boom! Coromon has reached the max level. So just okay, so this guy's teaching me about support skills. So every Digimon will also have a passive skill. I'll just show that off really quick. So if I go into settings, we're gonna go to see it. Oh, here. Okay, so in stats, there's a skill area called SS, which has bullseye, which means my accuracy is increased by 15%. This will apply to all Digimon on the field. So, like, she has innocent eyes. This has innocent eyes as well. So they're just passive skills that apply to basically the whole team while they're out there, and are basically just bonuses. Some Digimon have like super special, super good ones, like increasing penetration attacks, which breaks the defense. Others have like bonus damage modifiers to typings of attacks, blah 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 blah. So we're going to roll for Coromon. Ooh, Agumon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 paths. Only 2 of them are currently available for Digi-volution. And we're not going to roll the last path because I'll just show you now. If I go to the last path... Oh. Never mind, that's shot one. Okay. So we'll roll 6. So we got 1. So we actually rolled Agumon, but we can't evolve it yet because we need a cam of 10% and we have a cam percentage of 9. Mochimon, we can Digivolve Mochimon into its Digivolution path if we decide for it. So we'll do that. And we get a Gurumon. So we got a Gurumon. Skill Metal Empire increases damage from electric skills by 15%. So that means all electric type attacks across all our Digimon will do 15% more damage. So I'm actually going to go grind a little bit to get the cam percentage we need for Agumon. And yeah, we'll probably come right. So the hacking skill I'm using just increases my odds of hitting encounters, just to make grinding faster. And we have enough turns to be able to do this. Whew. Hopefully. I have 2 attacks. So this is the Digi-cross. So basically, your cam percentage amount and your stats gives you a combo meter. So this will deal a little bit of extra damage occasionally. Okay. So now that that's there, and I'll also take this opportunity to explain some of the stats. Up. Okay, so we're gonna digivolve. Okay, before we digivolve. So here we have Koromon, and this is the stat screen. So you can see it has stats for HP, SP, attack, defense, intelligence, which is INT, speed, ABI, which stands for ability, and CAM, which stands for camaraderie. I don't know why they said CAM instead of COM, but they said CAM. And it has a personality type. So what this means is the HP and SP stats basically stand for themselves. This is how much SP you have. This is how many skill points you have. As you level up, you can get more. Your attack stat is all your physical damaging attacks. So if I go into here, if a skill says physical attack, it will read your attack stat. If it's a magic attack, it will read your intelligence stat. So that's basically that for your attack and intelligence in terms of being offensive. In terms of defensive, you look, if it's a physical attack, you look at your defense, and if it's a magic attack, it will look at your intelligence as well. So, in that regard, your intelligence is both your magic attack, offense, and defensive stat. So having a Digimon with super high intelligence means it'll do a lot of magical damage, and it'll be able to absorb a lot of magical damage. Your speed stat is how often you go into turn order. The higher your speed, the more often you'll be able to use your skills. Your ability score is determining what it does. It determines your evolution conditions, but it also dictates what the max level of your Digimon is. So here you can see the max level of Koromon is 9, and if I go to Terriermon here, my max level is 15. But Terriermon also has an ability stat of 0. So a rookie will have a base of max level 15, and as your ability goes up, your max level cap will also increase. So as you can see here, my max level is 9, and if we digivolve Koromon into Agumon, which is what we rolled with the RNG thing, its max level is now 22 because it has 6 ability. The actual, like, if your ability is 6, you get 6 levels. That calculation isn't directly correlated, and I don't know what the actual calculation is, but basically, the more you max out your ability, the higher max level cap you have, and it caps out at 99. But you don't need to have max ability to cap at level 99. Depending on which evolution stage you are, Rookie, Champion, Ultimate, Mega, you need a higher ability stat to get to the higher levels, and you gain ability by digivolving and de-digivolving. So if we run into a Digivolution path where it's going to force us to have ability, we'll have to de-digivolve, re-digivolve it just to get to that ability stat, which I'll grind off screen or at least cut it out of the videos. So we're gonna keep grinding. Oh, we can't finish the call. We'll have to just run around a bit. I'm gonna get Terriermon to 15 so we can get Gargomon, and then we'll use the levels on our other rookies as extra levels. But I will cut this part out, and I will see you when we come back. Alright, and we've grinded up Terriermon, so now we can digivolve it into Gargomon. Let's go. Woo! And we have a Gargomon, and as you can see, my ability score went from 0 to 3. And we have a max level of 37 now. So while we're here, we're also going to roll for Agumon, who won't use this Digivolution path because the Human Spirit of Flame is not available in this game. It's from Hacker's Memory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Those seems fine. So we're going to roll, and we get 2. So we're going to be able to Digivolve into this second Digivolution path here. And Hagurumon also has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going to throw it, and we get 1. So we're going to Digivolve Hagurumon into the first path we see here. So as you can see, these Digivolution paths have like stat requirements, not just level requirements. So obviously some of them are just like, once you get to that level, you'll just satisfy it always. But once you get up to the megas, it can be where you need to like specifically farm or get that, or boost your stats to get to that level. One who comes to mind is Lucemon. To Digivolve it from, because Lucemon's like mini form, like his default form, is classified as a rookie, you Digivolve it from Tokomon in the Patamon line into it, in which you need to have an ability stat of 80 or higher, and you have to have an INT stat of like 100 or something on a baby Digimon. So it's like super difficult to get those stats up. You have to be very niche with how you get it up. Oh, something I just realized I forgot to bring up. The personalities. So there's a personality type for every different stat, and what that personality does is it boosts that stat by 10%. So durable, I believe, is HP, lively is SP, fighter is attack, defender is defense, nimble is speed, and brainy is intelligence. So we have a durable, so we have actually got a 10% boost to our health stat. Hagurumon's brainy, so it's got a 10% boost to its intelligence. And Agumon is a fighter, so it's got a 10% boost to its attack. We really should, when you play this game on like hard mode, you have to like maximize like personality matches the stat you are putting all your stat boosts into. So now we're being approached by these hackers here. Yeah, that guy doesn't sound sane. He just wants accounts. That's not a sketch or anything. This guy's going crazy. Wants my account. So this is why I wanted to grab Gargomon, because I have played this game before. I do know he has a Growlmon, and even with a team of 3 rookies, this fight is still difficult if you just only have rookies. So he's raised his crit chance, so that could be really, really bad. But we're just gonna dumb uppercut here. That did like negligible damage. This is the most. $70 dark damage. Yeah, that's what this was. But even then, 3 attacks and it only did that. But basically, we're just gonna spam attacks, hopefully whittle them down. We got a damage boost. We also luckily have 2 vaccine types, which makes this fight a little bit easier. This is part of the reason why I wanted to make sure I got to pick my evolution path for my starter. Because if I had rolled something on Gargomon, Hagurumon, and Agumon that left me 3 data types, this fight would be almost impossible to beat. Unless I grinded like a fuck ton. But we're able to complete it pretty easily. Luckily. And one of our prizes is a memory up, which will allow us to increase the memory of our party size and get more better Digimon. And he passed out.
なるほど。無事で何よりデジモンをコレクションする人間がいるんだ。その逆も人間のアカウント情報をコレクションするデジモンがいても、しかしそのメフィストさんとやら刺激していたはずのデジモンに精神データを現実世界における影響を確認しておきたかったところだが、今回の調査とはデジモンが集めていたアカウントは撃破によって解放された。ご苦労だった。事務所に戻っ主従の関係はいつでも逆転の波乱ぶそう思わないか？
My dear Watson, I'm Sherlock Holmes, not Watson. And I gained 1,000 CSP, which is for raising our sleuth rank. Basically, that's for just getting the achievement of reaching the max rank. Not the same daughter that's there.
とにかく山科誠失踪中の山科誠の住まいに
はい。
こんにちは。こちらは山科さんのごじ
そうですが、あなた方はい
え、実は人を探して
私は
Oh, this is the father.
山科誠さん。この近くで行方不明者が出たらしいのですが。
行方不明になった人物
Missing person. But that's what we were hired to find. Was this guy?
方にもお話を。
あいにくだが。
娘さんは今どこに？
パパ、どうしたの？
ああ、帰ってきたか。ちょうどよかった。
But that's not the
こ
person
れ
who
が
hired
娘の
us.
地下です。
こちらが山科さんの娘。
いや、地下一人だが、どうしてそんな。
あなたたち。
That's
この
interesting.
近くで行方不明に。
Who is that other girl then?
だそうです。すみません。
いえ、ご協力感謝します。おかげで必要な情報。ところで山科さん、お気づきでしたか？
エデン。
しかしご安心を。すでにアカウント。山科誠さん。
帰ってください。いいから早く帰って。行方不明者のことな。行こう、パパ。
That was interesting.
強引にその分山科誠の本当となるとあの依頼語った理由についてだが依頼人が山科誠の何を探りたいのか大いに興味をそして気になることはもう一つまあそれを依頼人はさあ事務所へ戻ろう
Yeah, it said let's go back for coffee. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
どうも。
Oh, it's this Yuko girl again. The one who lied to us.
どうぞソファーへ。とアカウント狩りにはザクソンという白山科のことは行方不明でも何でもなくでは今回の調査は
はい。
Yeah, who exactly are you?
また。
Hell no, don't just get up and walk away from me.
いつでもどうぞ。次はぜひ上白優子さん。
Oh. That's interesting. She has the same name as the Enterprise that made Eden. So why was she saying about something else? We don't know. And with that, we finish off chapter 3. Or chapter 2. Nope, we did not. Just let us save. Okay, so we're going to save right here. Again. And that's going to wrap up episode 4. I'd like to thank you all for staying with us through the end of the episode. I hope you have a beautiful day/night, and please leave a like or comment, and feel free to hit that subscribe button if this series piques your interest. Bye.